everything I was doing day to day was feeding my job and my career, but actually it wasn't my primary motivation. What I wanted to do was like invest in being a good dad, good husband, and work was just a vehicle to kind of facilitate that. Um, and but everything I was doing in my day to day was like literally 180 of it. So I had all these commitments in my head about being a good example and like coming home and cooking and investing quality time with me and the missus as best as we could during lockdown. But actually, none of it was happening. It was all kind of aspirations in my head. The longer it went on, the further those aspirations got from reality and the worse the situation got. And I ended up putting on more and more weight, probably put on 3 stone between leaving the army and where I got to my lowest ebb. Nonetheless, all of that battle was going on in my head, and I don't think anyone else really understood it at the time. Like, I didn't really want to talk about it too transparently, so it was all very like internalized for a good number of years.
What have been your key learnings and takeaways from having come through that process and then kind of deployed what we learned in the wild?
Like, I have like bits from the routine which are completely rigid, and they're like just part of how I operate now. There are other bits where the real value of it is knowing the tools in the armory, I guess, that I can kind of bust out when life does throw its challenges. When something is like not making me proud of my reaction to something, I'm much more able to dispassionately ask myself why that is and go after what the root cause is, and then identify the right tools that's going to help me like navigate through the kind of short term to find a more equilibrium. That's the main thing, being able to accept you've got to roll with the punches. It's not as if going through the blueprint is going to stop you ever having problems again. It's that as and when they transpire, I'm able to take more of an objective view of what's going on, what the underlying issues are, and what tools I need to deploy over whatever period of time in order to reestablish the control and equilibrium and get back to where I want to be. It's given me the toolkit to be self-sustaining.